One of the main questions I see about homeschooling is what to do about these dreaded homeschool portfolios. Well, today I'm here to put your mind at ease, show you what you need to put into your homeschool portfolio, show you some samples of mine, and even offer you something cool at the end. Hey guys, it's Bonnie from Mrs. Mom's Homeschool and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk with you about homeschool portfolios. I've been seeing a lot of new homeschoolers really stressed out about these homeschool portfolios, and today I just want to put your mind at ease and let you know that it's really not that big of a deal. And if you watch to the end, I have something to offer you to make it a lot easier for you. So first, I want to start off by sharing with you what you need in your homeschool portfolio, and then I want to show you samples of my own and ones that I've made in the past for my kids. A homeschool portfolio is just a record of activities and things that your child has done throughout the homeschool year that shows progression and shows what you guys have been doing all year long. It's also used to show what resources you have used and how you've accomplished everything that you did. First thing you have to do is definitely check your state laws. Every state is different. Some are a lot more strict than others. There might be some things in there that are very specific to your state that you need to put inside your homeschool portfolio. So today I'm just gonna give you some general things, some general ideas that you can put into your homeschool portfolio, non-state specific. There's so many ways to make a homeschool portfolio. You can do it with a 3-ring binder. You can do it out of an accordion folder. I've seen photo albums. You can use an electronic portfolio. So today, to keep it simple, we're going to just be talking about a 3-ring binder type portfolio where you just make your pages and you put them inside of a binder. I usually just use a 1-inch binder. So you can use a binder like this or one of the flimsier ones like this. I even, for my daughter's 4th grade homeschool portfolio, we even did a Justin Bieber binder. So it doesn't really matter what's on your binder. I really wanted to use this because it showed this phase of life that she was in. For my son's first portfolio, we used his favorite color. The portfolio can be so much fun to make because if you think about it, it's like a keepsake of what your children have learned over that year. And then when you look back to it, it's just such a cute thing to look back to. Now, if you really want to be organized, you can create a cover page. And on this cover page, you can have your student's name, the homeschool year, and what grade level your child is in. You can also add a page with your homeschooling vision. And if you don't know what a homeschool vision is, I made a video here. You can have your homeschooling goals and objectives and put all that on a separate page after your title page. Don't forget to watch to the end of this video because I have a free resource that's going to help you remember this all. If you're required to take attendance, or if you just want to be organized and take attendance because you want to make sure you have a certain amount of homeschool days accomplished, then go ahead and attach record of your child's attendance. I also like to put in there my letter of intent and the letter that the state sends back to me, just to have that in a safe place documented. And I also like to put at the beginning of the portfolio, the end of the year evaluation. So if I did the portfolio evaluation, I would put in a certificate, and so I'll make a portfolio every year even if I don't do a portfolio evaluation. So in the state of Florida, we have 2 options. We can do a portfolio evaluation, or we can take some sort of test that will show the parent how well the student is doing, but that test is not given to the state. Only a notice saying that the child was evaluated. So in the past years, I've done the test and I still made my portfolio, and I put the test in the portfolio as a keepsake to myself. It's kind of like when you were little and your parents may have saved your old report cards. It's the same idea. Other things you can include are field trip documentation. So if you have brochures or ticket stubs or pictures, or if you had field trip journals, which is what I like my children to do whenever we have a field trip. It's like an educational field trip. When we get home, I have them draw a picture. I have them write about it, tell me what they learned, and then you can always put that into your homeschool portfolio as well. You also want to include a list of the subjects that you're teaching your child the year and the curriculum that's being used, or if they're being taught at a co-op class or something, just write the resource of where they're learning that from. If you're doing a math online, make sure you put that website in there. You also want to have a reading log, so a log of just the books that were either read to your child, if you do read alouds, or if your child doesn't read yet, or books that your child has read themselves, or even audiobooks. And you can even have a page with educational movies and documentaries that were watched as part of your homeschool, or YouTube videos or anything like that that's used for your homeschool. You can list it in a page as well. Don't forget your co-op classes listed, as well as any extracurricular activities or sports. You also want to add awards or community service projects or anything like that that your child has accomplished. You want to put those things into your homeschooling portfolio. And if your child has done science experiments that you can't put in, say you did an egg drop, you can't put the egg drop project in your portfolio, or they painted lots of art, or they made a diorama or something like that, you can just take pictures of those things and put those into your homeschooling portfolio. I have in one of my binders, you'll see some pictures of things that we've done over the year. You can even create on Snapfish a homeschool portfolio type photo album that you can show your evaluators. So you can make your 3-ring binder portfolio and then have a little album like this one where you just show all of the events and the different things that you have accomplished in your first year of homeschool. This album I made on Snapfish, my daughter's very first year of homeschool. And don't forget to add any legal documents that your state might require, such as medical records or anything like that. And once you have all these things in there, guys, you have your homeschool portfolio. And a big tip that I have for you guys is that you add to it throughout the year. So you can either take time in the beginning of your homeschool year or at the end to make the main cover page and stuff. You also want to be documenting throughout the year the books that you have been reading, because you're not going to remember all the books that your children have read. You want to, as when you watch a movie or anything that you've done, start writing it down, and you can either organize it to go right into your portfolio, or you can just, you know, put it down and put it in a safe place, like in that binder, and then when you're ready to put it all together, you have all your notes. You can maybe even add to it every single month. Pull out some pages from, oh, don't forget samples of your kids' work. So you can pull out some pages of the math every month, pull out some writing assignments, pull out some geography assignments, and go ahead and put those in your portfolio. By having a couple of pages every month, your evaluator is able to see the progression that your child has made throughout all of the months. Now, don't go crazy putting everything in there because you love everything your child did, but just put the most important pieces, the things you love the most, the things you want to hold on to and keep, the things you want to show off and share. So I really hope that this quick video was easy enough for you guys to be at ease and figure out what it is that you guys need to put into your portfolio. And to make it even easier for you, I have created for you guys a free homeschool portfolio checklist. And this goes through everything that you need that we just spoke about, so that you can remember everything that we spoke about. You don't have to take notes in the video. I'm going to post the link. I have posted the link in the description below. You guys can just click on it and download your free resource. I also created, if you're interested in it, some templates for a homeschool portfolio. I'm going to send you to a separate link where you can go to download this one, and then you just have to fill it out and pop it right into your portfolio, and then just add all your samples of your children's work and any pictures you want to add, and your portfolio is done. How easy is that? So I want to show you a peek into some of my old homeschool portfolios for my kids. Okay, so this one was for my son when he was in preschool. Now obviously I did not have to register him for school yet, but I created this preschool portfolio just because I wanted to save all his work. And then I just put in here like when he participated in science activities. Okay, but I have his Bible stories that he colored, the numbers that he painted, all the little activities that I did with him when he practiced his handwriting. I didn't use a curriculum for him when he was little. He just joined with my older daughter. And I just did little things like this with him. A lot of drawing and art and teaching him how to write his letters and things like that. So this is my daughter's portfolio from 2nd grade. There's nothing fancy in here. I just saved some of her writings. And then I put these tabs here. So for her writing section, I put her writing samples in here. See, in this one, I didn't even have any of those things I just told you to put in there. And then for reading, I had read samples of things that she did for reading, and then for grammar I had little things she did for grammar, just a couple of pages of each, and then for phonics when she was doing phonics. And then back here, this is a story that she had written. And then the page that I'm covering is her letter from the state, but I covered it because it has all of our private information in it. But here I put in a little ring, I put pictures of the things that she did at co-op. So I put pictures of her art class at co-op, projects that we did at home. We made a volcano, times that we did schoolwork. She took violin back then. This was a project that she made that would have been too big to put in here. So it's a lot of fun to look back on this. It's so cute. I also had her write goals. Be nice to Aaron, use nice words, no arguing, find a solution to her problem, sharing toys. So here you can actually see, I'll just block out her full name. I have the course study, I have the areas of focus. I had all of my objectives for her. And I had curriculum and books and resources that I used for her. At that time, I kept attendance on this program called Homeschool Helper that's not here anymore, and I kept it on there, so I printed it out and put it in here. Here's an example of one of her field trip journals. I printed this off of this website here. You can make your own, or you can find them online. I printed out a Bible study that she did, and then I have the different topics. So I have writing, math, reading and phonics, spelling, and history, and this is probably science, but it's too dark to see. And inside again, I just have samples of the books that she read. Oh, she read a lot of books that year. She doesn't like reading anymore. Pictures that she's drawn for me, quizzes in history, science labs, and then I put all of her awards and certificates in here. Some artwork, any books that she'd made. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If there is a video that you guys want to see, if you have questions that are unanswered, if you have questions that you read or you saw on a blog but you would really like a video about it because you're a visual person, you just want to see a video about it, make sure to leave it in the comments below. You can also leave me a comment on my Facebook group at VIG787 and follow me there, or on Instagram. I'll leave the links and also in the description, so you can reach me in any of those places and ask me any questions, any videos you want to see. I do day in the life, curriculum reviews, tips and answers, and everything that I can to help you on your homeschooling journey, because I remember how hard it was when I first started homeschooling. I wish that I had someone to guide me through the process. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching again. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up. I forgot what it was called for a second there. And click the notification bell so you're notified whenever I post a new video. And I will see you in the next one.